Hello, everyone. Hello. This question has been asked a number of times. So sometimes if I have a question that's asked a lot, I'll put it on a playlist or a Q&A. Let me grab my coffee. I put on a Q&A. But other times, it seems like it's kind of something that I should show. So it's not just a question. So if someone asks me a question, hey, David, what do you think about this? Or, David, have you ever tried this? Or, my doctor said this would be good for me. What do you think? Well, in that case, I'd say it's probably go for it. I don't know. But this is something that's been asked of me a number of times. Everybody says, eat more salads. Just eat salad. Salad, salad, salad. Eat salad, eat salad, eat salad. But what should I have on my salad? Do they mean eat a fruit salad? Eat a salad with a lot of cabbage and carrots and cucumbers and all that kind of stuff. What exactly should I have on my salad? I don't know. I don't know what you should have, but what I do and what I'm allowed to have for my program that I'm on, I'm allowed to have salads. Now, when it comes to salad, if you're only going to have something like this by itself, can you see it? If you're only going to consume just some spring mix, which is spinach, this has spinach and spring mix. What is spring mix? So that is just leaves that you can eat. You can eat all you want of that. They call it a zero number food, or a zero point food, like on Weight Watchers or whatever. And you can eat as much of that as you want. You can just eat it dry or whatever. Wash it and just eat it dry. That's triple washed. But everyone says, when you're on a diet, more fruits and more vegetables. Well, if you're a diabetic on a diet, the fruit part is definitely, sadly, I can eat very little fruit. I love bananas. I like raisins. A lot of this kind of stuff. I just can't have them. I very, very, very little, and very, very rarely would I have it. So, for example, a small banana, if I was going to consume a portion of the banana, it'd probably be an eighth of a banana. So if you have a banana that big, we're talking like that. That's tiny. Raisins, we're talking maybe 8 or 9 raisins. So when you incorporate these kind of things into your diet, it's great for a healthy person to consume. A healthy person probably would be a good idea to get more fruits and vegetables. I always say get more exercise, more fruits, more vegetables. Don't smoke. Don't use alcohol. Don't do this. Don't abuse drugs, and all this kind of stuff. And they're probably right on that. Somebody just sent me a message. They're probably 100% correct, and that would be great if you're healthy. And if I was a healthy person, I could eat as much fruits and vegetables as I want. I could eat basically anything, right? But if you have a problem with cholesterol, you have to find things that are lowering cholesterol things. If you have a problem with high blood pressure, sodium, you have to get rid of that sodium. It's tough. I may have a new manager, so if you see a little thing up here that says subscribe, you know I have a manager. If this has a good thumbnail on it, you know I have a manager. If it has a good SEO, whatever, maybe a little editing, you know I have a manager. If it looks like somebody just slapped it together that doesn't know what they're doing, I don't have a manager. That'd be me. It looks like I just slapped together, but you're not going to believe that I actually take time trying to get it to look that bad, or I'm trying to make it look that good, but it always comes out looking that bad. So anyway, I'm going to point over here. Boop, boop, boop. I'm pointing to the left. That means you should be seeing it to the right. So please subscribe. Now I'm going to go this way. Let's see, it's left. I'm going to point to the right. Hey, go back. Now I'm pointing over here to the right. This is my right. But you're probably going to see to the left. But all the videos on this thing, on this channel, are back that way. This is not going to be a playlist that comes on to the Taste Test Tuesday. For one thing, it won't be Tuesday. I'll have it coming out tomorrow, which is Friday, or maybe Saturday. This might even come out on Saturday. Depends on how the manager's getting established, he says, and he needs 20 hours turnaround. So look, just what if we can get this thing done by Friday night? I'll publish it Saturday morning. Who knows? So you may be watching this on Saturday. You may be watching it on Friday. If I don't have a manager, you may be watching it Thursday night. Who knows when the manager is going to come on board. But if you do look at some of the playlists, one of them I will put this on. Low carb foods that I make. So I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to talk about something that's been asked a lot of times. I'm going to go ahead and put this on pause and I'm going to flip it around and hopefully it's going to work, or I'm going to move it closer. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's a mystery to me. One second. Okay, I figured what to do. I'm gonna stand off this way over here. Can you see me? Maybe I'll put it over here a little bit more too. But so you can see the whole kind of ensemble, the whole area. So if I put it up a little bit, yeah, it'll just be part of me and what I'm showing. So what I'm showing is most important. Okay, so what I said before is you can have this. I can have this. I'm sure your doctor says, hey, this is okay for you. I don't know if that's allergic to this kind of thing, but they could be. They could be. Now, another thing when it comes to what I can and cannot have, cabbage is the same thing. Cabbage, I cannot have as much. Cabbage, it can be crushed. Cabbage is thicker. Cabbage is a lot of starch. So they'll say if you're going to add like red cabbage to your salads or whatever, a serving size, I think is 1/4 cup. Let me grab this. This is a dog food cup, but they can say you can have like this much to here, and I would have probably 1/8 cup, and I would just sprinkle that on. So if the salad bowl is like this, I put the spring mix or whatever and sprinkle a little cabbage. Now when it comes to this, we all love baby carrots. People think they really grow a baby carrot. They don't realize that they shred down the carrot and they form this, then the rest of the carrot that's not used becomes part of like animal feed, or they put it into other products, something in soups and that kind of stuff. Baby carrots. But a serving size of baby carrots for a non-diabetic that just wants to eat some carrots is about 12 of these carrots. See how small they are? About 12. How many do I put on my salad? 3. So that's 25% of what that is. So if I was to use this, I'm probably going to be pulling in. They say that the full serving is about 7 grams. So, and if I'm going to be taking in about 1/4 of that, you see how much lower that is. But I can actually not use this if I was only going to use some, let's say, spring mix, and I want to add some cheese. Let's say if I want to add some cheese, I can add a 1/2 ounce of this cheese, and that's me 1 gram of carbs. So I'm going to have 0 grams and 1 gram. So 0 grams and 1 gram equals 1 gram. So that's just 1 gram of carbs. It's not that exciting of a salad, just having just spring mix and cheese. So if I had spring mix and cheese and a few baby carrots, I'm probably gonna have this salad for about 5 or 6 grams of total carbs. And I always go with total carbs, like I said. But then we get into a problem. What about dressings? Okay, what about dressings? Here we go. We have dressing that is full fat. Now, if you're a diabetic, they're probably going to want you to consume full fat. Probably. Full fat dressing because it's better for us. It's lower in carbs. Full fat milk, 100% milk, 100% fat, whole milk. Greek yogurt, for example, is lower in carbs than if you were to have one that has either low fat or non-fat, no fat. And I think it has to do with the way the butter fats, the milk fats get into the body and help us break down the carbs. I believe that's what it is. But so if I was going to add this, let's say we're at just these 2 items, we're at 1 carb, and then I'm going to add this, which is 2 tablespoons. That's going to add, oh, I'm sorry, this one is first. Is this one first? No. Now I'm getting confused. I had it all laid out proper. Okay, 2. Yeah, 1. Okay, this is 1 gram. Okay, this is full fat. This one came from Aldi, and that's full fat, and that's 1 gram. So if I was to eat a salad, as much of this I want, 1 ounce of this, and 2 tablespoons of this. Right now, I would be at 2 grams. A 2 gram salad. That's a 2 gram salad. 2 grams. Then these here, this one right here is 2 grams, and that's blue cheese. I don't eat a lot of blue cheese. It's good. It's yummy, but I eat more ranch. Maybe because I was stationed in Texas. All the cowboys eating that. And also here is a olive oil and a vinaigrette, but it's called light, and it has a total of 3 grams for this vinaigrette, which is probably oil and vinegar and a couple other things. But what we can do, if we like, do you like, you can make your own. What? You can make your own dressing? That's impossible. It can't be true. You can't be true. I know you can add baby carrots. I know you can slap a little cheese on there, shredded or otherwise. I know that you can put some dressing like this, but make your own, that's impossible. But I'm gonna show you real quick how I do it. This is what I do. A lot of people say, oh, do you make a big tub of it? Well, I could make enough to have some later. Maybe put it in a cup and cover it or something. I wouldn't put it in a dog food cup. Maybe I would, that's clean. Just because it says it's for dogs doesn't mean you can't enjoy it too. You could eat a milk bone if you want, I don't know. But I could make a big one myself, a big tub of it if I wanted to, or I could just make it myself. Now this would be a 0 gram. And these, I've got both of these items. First, let's go with this one. This is a gourmet extra virgin olive oil. Yum, yum, yum. And that came from a grocery outlet. Okay, and here we go. It's almost like a beautiful bottle of wine. This is a balsamic vinegar of Moderna. So I guess Moderna, is that where it came from? Is that what Moderna that makes the COVID vaccine? Is it the same place? I don't even know. But this is considered like a gourmet vinaigrette. I mean, balsamic vinegar. Somebody said, "Oh, that's very, 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 very bitter." So here's how I do it. This is so simple. I could make it and add other stuff to it, but I'm gonna make just the basic, kind of like the foundation or whatever you might want to call it. Make it so I can add to it later if I wanted to. So let's put it here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, first of all, I'm gonna bring this down again. Okay, you can see the ball. Okay, see the bowl? I'm gonna use this and a tablespoon. So I'm gonna put in here in the tablespoon 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Do you guys remember that from playing football on the street? And 3 Mississippis. Okay, there we go. And like that. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna close this up because no one wants to spill oil all over the kitchen. No one wants to spill the oil anyhow, he's gonna buy more, right? Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna lightly shake it. And this right here, I think it has a cork. No, it has a thing. Yeah, woohoo! Okay, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and the tablespoon, and you don't have to clean out the tablespoon from the oil because it all goes to the same place. So then I'm gonna put this right here, and I'm gonna put in, some people do like to get rid of the oil because it kind of has a little separation, because the oil and water kind of thing. And I'm gonna just pop that in there. And then I'm gonna close up this too, because you really don't want to put vinegar all over yourself or the counter or whatever. Then what I'll do is I'll show you what it looks like. Kind of like a oil on water there, with the vinegar floating on the oil. And I'm just gonna give it a quick stir like this. And it might be a little bit ugly. It doesn't matter because you're just gonna put it on top of your salad. So I'm gonna stir it all in. As you can see. Okay, stir it all in like that. Now what I do is I'll make it just like that. Now if I was to make a lot of it, I wouldn't just do 3 tablespoons. Three tablespoons of one and 1 tablespoon of the other. I would at that point probably do maybe half a maybe 3/4 of a cup and a 1/4 cup or something, and make a full cup of it or greater. Now with this, a lot of people might want to add to it. They might want to add some like seasoned all, which is kind of a seasoned salt. Once again, that's 0 carbs. What I like to do with it is, for myself, since I will be consuming all this myself, that's could be 1 salad or 2 salads. It just depends on what I want to do. And it looks like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little black pepper. And you don't have to put a lot, but you don't have to do that because people, when they season themselves, they might want to add their own black pepper. The reason I'm doing that is I'll let this probably not marinate, but kind of work its way together. And then what I'll do, I put these also on my salad. This is another zero carb thing. This is just diced onions. The reason I do use fresh onions sometimes, but I have to go get an onion, cut an onion, and consume a very light bit of it, a little bit of it for my own self, just for myself only. I mean, I will put some of this on my salad and let it be crunchy, kind of like croutons, which I can't have. Another thing, croutons are big. But I'll take about maybe like that many, and I'll just put them in there too. Then I'll once again stir it up. And you know how you get like the salad dressings similar to this, and you got little crunchy things in there and different kinds of things inside there. I have that now here, not of course to that extreme, but you can see them floating in there. I stir it all together like this, making sure all the onions there. And then I'm just put it in the refrigerator. You can cover it or not cover it, because I'm gonna eat it tonight. And that's it. So for a salad for me tonight, maybe I'm gonna have this, and then add some cheese, and then add this, and then I can use the dressing I made. Also, what I can do is I can thaw out some chicken. I'll show you this if I can, and then I'll knock the camera over. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I put this in the freezer too. What I do when I leave for work in the morning, or wherever I go, maybe I go to set, I can pick a few of these pieces, solid frozen, they got frostbite on them or whatever, and then I put them in a little bowl, put them in the refrigerator, and I'll let them thaw out. But this always is just ready, fully cooked chicken fajita that came from Aldi. You can use whatever you want, and just put it in there. And this right here, total carb rate is 3. So if I add that to all of this right here, probably about 8 grams of carbs. Maybe less, actually, maybe less. If I use the zero carb there, probably, yeah, maybe around 6 or 7 grams. Because I'm not gonna use, I'm not gonna use a full serving either. A full serving is 3 ounces. I'll probably use 1 ounce and just break it up into pieces and pop it on the salad as well. So anyway, that's it. Here it is. Here's the dressing that I made. Here's the dressings they make. Do you like dressing on your salad? Do you want to season? But like, you see what I'm saying though? If you make it yourself just like this, people are gonna add stuff to their salad anyhow. You know, they're gonna put, oh, let me get some more pepper on there, let me put some salt, things like that, and they're gonna use that on their own salad. So everyone have a great day, night. I don't know if this is gonna be out, like I said. Please subscribe, I do know that. Please subscribe, and also go back that way, which hopefully this is going over to the left now. That's back, because we read left to right. So go back and you can see some of the other videos we've done on everything from there's a cat that looks cute, this is Meow Meow, there's a bearded dragon who likes to take a bath, to hey, look at that classic car, to things that this is more related to what the channel's all about, which is a healthy lifestyle. Remember, this is not a diet, it's not a diet channel, it is not an exercise channel. Everybody says, David, tell me 1 or 2 things to do so I can lose this. I need to lose 80 pounds. What should I do? I don't know. Ask your doctor. Ask you go out and you ask people, and you figure out your own programs. I don't know what you need to do. These are the things I do. So this is from the top of the head to the bottom of the feet. Speaking of the feet, tomorrow I have to go back to the podiatrist. Hopefully it's gonna be a good report. I'm gonna get out in the morning, take a nice shower, get my toe looking really pretty for them to look at, and then I'm gonna go to the Long Beach Veterans Administration Hospital and have the podiatrist look at my foot. Maybe they'll give me more antibiotics. I don't know. But it'll be an antibiotic like this, I think. Not one that goes through my veins when I did it at home. Oh, back there, take a look at that. If you look at the first videos of how I got started on this whole journey, this whole channel, you'll see why I had to do it. But anyway, down there, lower left, maybe if I have manager, you'll see a anime going across the screen at some point. Have a great day. The weekend's upon us. This will probably not be out until Saturday. I don't know. Maybe, who knows? Every time I think I know something, I don't. I have a new manager. Everything's great. The last 3 managers, I fired them before they ever did anything because they didn't do anything. And they said, aren't you going to give me some money and give me more time? Well, no, you told me you needed, 24-hour turnaround. It's been now 5 days. You've done nothing. You get nothing because obviously there's a problem there, Take care, everyone. Have a great whatever.